Welcome to Rice TVX and the Rice Crypto Show. Today's live stream is titled The Safest and Most Profitable Way to Buy Bitcoin. Going to be talking about this in today's very short live stream. And before we begin, make sure you smash that like button. We're going to go ahead and have a few quick messages from the sponsors of Rice TVX. And as always, information can be found down below in the video description for BitSwap DEX for Monarch and Presearch.
BitSwap is the hottest new way to trade tokens. Crawling all the top decentralized exchanges, BitSwap will get you the very best price and value for your trades. BitSwap is changing the game. Try it now at bitswapdex.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in for tonight's very short live stream that I did very short notice, but I wanted to make sure I did a live stream today and one tomorrow morning before I go out of town for Sunday and Monday. And obviously, I have a live stream scheduled for this coming Tuesday evening with Stan Barabbas from Bodhisattva Love. So today we're going to be talking about the safest and most profitable way to buy Bitcoin, altcoins, and other cryptocurrencies. But I do want to let you know tomorrow I am going to be live streaming at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, which I believe that's 8 o'clock in the morning Pacific time. So I'm going to be doing that before I leave. I'm going to be leaving about noon. So that's going to be tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. Freedom and independence. What do they mean to you? Going to challenge you to think about some things on the 4th of July. So if you don't have a chance to watch that stream tomorrow and you're watching this tonight and you're here in the Americas, North America in particular, I do want to wish you a happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day. And before we get into today's live stream, if this is your first time ever watching any of my videos, I do encourage you to check out and explore my channel. Make sure you're subscribed, and also make sure you subscribe to my backup channel, Rice TVX2, the sequel. And in case anything ever happens to my channels on YouTube, make sure you're following me on Odyssey, where I have backups of my full catalog and post up extra content as well. If you'd like to support the channel directly, check out my Patreon channel. I post up exclusive content and you get early access to videos. I'm going to have links down below for everything I just mentioned, but if you go over to ricetvx.com, I have links to all my social media sites, and you can sign up for my mailing list so that you never miss an update or new Rice TVX content. And if you haven't already taken advantage of my partnership with Money Metals Exchange, you can get a free half ounce of silver. All you need to do is be a first-time buyer at moneymetals.com, purchase a minimum of $100, and be sure you use the promo code RICE, R-I-C-E. You get that free half ounce of silver, and it's an additional way to support the channel as well. I'm going to have links down below for everything I just mentioned, as well as everything we talk about on today's show. All right, and make sure you are subscribed over to Rice TVX too. It is the backup channel, so in case something happens to my actual YouTube channel, and then make sure you're following me on Odyssey, where I have a complete full catalog of all my videos and post up extra content. Something I wanted to say was, before I was starting to go live, I was looking at the comments, and there was somebody in a comment section by the name of Rice TVX said, "Hey guys." And I quickly removed the person, hid them from the channel so they couldn't make any more comments. But this is not me. If you notice, this is me. I ended up having to remove this Rice TVX, but a lot of channels have been getting a lot of scammers. So I'm not going to ask you to send me money via a message or anything to that effect. I'm not going to send you any sort of investment opportunities or multi-level marketing or Forex, or send you to someone in Telegram who's going to double your Bitcoin, or whatever the situation might be. I do accept donations and tips through the channel, but I'm not going to be messaging you. I'm not going to be sending messages on comment sections on my YouTube videos. I just want people to be aware of that. So this particular Rice TVX was not me. And there is a difference in the logos. If you actually look, this is my actual logo. This is the logo for the backup channel. And this is the logo for the scammer. So this is me. This was the scammer. So really pay attention. Plus you can see it's spelled differently. The way that it's spelled with the upper and lower case here versus the way that I do, all uppercase except for X marks the spot for Rice TVX. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. Walkabout with Kira down in Australia. I guess I am catching you lunchtime down under, but you're in the future because it is technically Saturday night for me, and I believe it is Sunday afternoon for you. So that's the cool thing about the very cool thing about being on different sides of the world. Dime Bar, appreciate you tuning in. Rice's cookbook is great too. Yeah, I am going to start a cooking series, Cooking with Rice, all steamed up. So that'll be coming soon. So stay tuned for that. And make sure you're really seriously taking advantage of my partnership with Money Metals Exchange. Get that free ½ ounce of silver. All you need to do is purchase a minimum of $100. Head over to moneymetals.com and make sure you use that promo code RICE, R-I-C-E. If you buy 4 ounces of silver, for example, that's going to be a little bit over $100. You're going to get a free ½ ounce of silver. So definitely consider taking advantage of that opportunity. And all right. So also we have Nicholas Lafevre. Hopefully I said that right. Lafevre. Yeah. So again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, smash that like button. If you're not already subscribed to the main channel, make sure you're subscribed. If you do want to contribute or tip, I do have information scrolling down here on the bottom of the screen. It's also listed down below in the video description as well. My PayPal information, my Cash App, and my crypto addresses via CoinTree. Okay, so Rice TVX to the sequel. Make sure you subscribe. We have less than 300 subscribers. I have over 20,000 subscribers on the main channel. And speaking of that, I do want to thank everybody really quickly for supporting the channel. Everybody who subscribed to the channel and helped us to create this milestone of getting over 20,000 subscribers. I couldn't have done it without you. So I appreciate you very much. It means a great deal. And hopefully the channel is just going to keep growing and these messages can just keep getting out to people who need to hear them. All right. So there's Rice TVX2, moneymetals.com. Right now they've got free silver and get free silver and free shipping. So the silver promo, you can get a free 90% silver $50 on a $500 plus silver order. So if you order over $500, you'll get a free 90% silver $50. Plus if you use the promo code RICE, R-I-C-E, you'll get that free ½ ounce of silver as well. And that's an additional way to support the channel. There's the PayPal information if you're interested with that. My CoinTree information right here if you want to tip me in some different cryptocurrencies if you're familiar with crypto. Now, the best and most profitable way to buy Bitcoin is dollar cost averaging. And not only Bitcoin, not only cryptocurrencies and altcoins. When I say altcoins, I'm talking about any other cryptocurrency other than Bitcoin. So, and this really works for any investment opportunity, silver, gold, anything that you want to invest in. This isn't necessarily investment advice. This is really common sense knowledge that people just aren't putting together because people aren't taught financial literacy. So these are things that you should have been taught. And unfortunately you weren't. So dollar cost averaging. And this is the definition, and it's listed down below. There's also a really cool video. I'm not going to be playing the video because if I play the video, it could affect the channel, unfortunately. So I do encourage you to watch the video. But dollar cost averaging is an investment strategy in which an investor divides up the total amount to be invested across periodic purchases of a target asset in an effort to reduce the impact of volatility in the overall purchases. The purchases occur regardless of the asset's price and at regular intervals. That's the important thing. So in effect, the strategy removes much of the detailed work of attempting to time the market in order to make purchases of equities or things like Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies at the best price. Dollar cost averaging is also known as the constant dollar plan. And I mentioned this in a video that I did not too long ago. And if you're interested in learning more about cryptocurrencies, I do offer crypto consulting, and I will share information with that here in just a few moments. But you can watch this video. Need help learning about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and this talks about my crypto consulting that I offer. So if you're interested in doing that, I'll have more information here in just a moment. And I'm going to have a link to this website down below for you as well, which I mentioned in that video I just shared, DCA BTC. So this is a website that was created for dollar cost averaging Bitcoin. And it's a really cool way for you to be able to determine how your investments would look had you invested on different periods of time previously. And this really gives people a really good outlook as to what you can do. Now, before I get into sharing the website real quick, let me come over here to the main screen. I'm going to throw up this information here, and I'm going to do another quick screen share. Let's see here. I just did a little quick notepad thing so everybody could see this, and it would be readily available for everybody to look at. I want to make sure it reads good. Okay, so yeah, to schedule a crypto consultation, if you don't understand Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, if you're having a hard time understanding this technology, or you don't have the time, I do offer my services. It's a way to support what I do as well. It's $75 per hour, $50 per half hour, and I offer group rates as well. Make sure you email Rice Media Group at protonmail.com. I'm not sure why I can't talk tonight. Rice Media Group at protonmail.com and put consultation. I'd prefer you put it in all caps, but just put consultation in the subject line, and I'll respond back to you, and we will figure out something to get something scheduled for you. All right, so let me go ahead and stop this screen share so I can do another screen share. I didn't want to share my entire screen because that makes everything look a little janky. So with the dollar cost averaging strategy with Bitcoin in particular, because this website is specifically for Bitcoin. And let me go ahead and just full screen this bad boy. So it's a little bit easier for everybody to see. Again, everything I'm talking about today is linked down below in the video description. Also, Rice approved all the different cryptocurrency platforms that I recommend to people. So if you're interested in cryptocurrency education beyond my consultations, if you're interested in a trading course, learning how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, you can do so through here. There's also ways you can earn Bitcoin shopping online, like with Lolly and Fold. There's also ways that you can dollar cost average with Swan Bitcoin. You can buy and sell through Coinbase. Coinbase also has Coinbase Earn, where you can earn some cryptocurrencies. You can buy and sell through crypto.com. All these referral links, you can get some cryptocurrency, you get a referral out of it, and it's also another way to support the channel. Cash App, if you're not signed up for Cash App, you can get $5. I get $5. You can earn interest on your cryptocurrency. So these are all basically links that I approve, different cryptocurrency exchanges and services, ways that you can buy, sell, and trade, earn, and learn all about the Bitcoins and the cryptocurrencies. Okay. So here we are at the dollar cost average Bitcoin website, which you can be found at DCABTC.com. All right, let me real quick throw up this little banner. Boom, there we go. I said the website, it's linked down below. These are my social medias if you want to follow me. Now, here is the genius part about this whole website. So the high in Bitcoin that we experienced upon past times previous to 2021 was in December 2017, we hit right under $20,000. So that would be, let's see here, 3.5 years from now. So we can go ahead and say accumulating for 4 years. And this will take us back into July of 2017, for example. And we can do this with different variations. If you would have done $5 weekly and you would have accumulated 4 years ago, starting 4 years ago, $5 a week for 4 years, your total investment would have been $1,045 US dollars. The total value of your investment would be worth $4,749. The percentage change to that is 354.53%. You can round that up to 355%. That's pretty crucial. So when I was talking about the definition and talking about the idea to reduce the impact of volatility on the overall purchase. So if you look at this time period, Bitcoin, you can see that there was a certain price. It looks, as far as a chart, fairly flat, not too crazy. But then you start seeing it going crazy up to, like, we see prices here of $5,000. We see prices here of $7,000. We see prices here of $8,500. And we've experienced almost 65,000 as a high in 2021. So no matter what the price would have been, the price of Bitcoin in March of 2020 was around $3,500 for one Bitcoin. March of 2020. So that's about 16 months ago. And so dollar cost averaging really truly is the best and most profitable way for you to be able to buy a Bitcoin. This doesn't involve any trading. This doesn't involve any crazy strategy. All it involves is you deciding how much you can afford to buy on a regular basis, whether it's weekly, whether it's bi-weekly, or monthly. So let's do monthly. Let's try that one out. $5. You don't have a lot of money. If you would have started 4 years ago, and let's change this up a little bit. Let's do 2 years. So 2 years ago, you're accumulating for 2 years, $5 a month. Okay, you would have invested $120. That $120 would be worth $399 today. That's an increase of 233%. You really cannot lose with this strategy. And you can use this strategy for anything that you're investing in. But I can't say that there's an investment calculator for everything that you want to buy so that you can do this kind of layout to determine this. But knowing Bitcoin has had these crazy price swings as it's had, and taking all this into consideration, knowing that it's gone down since 2017 to now from 3,000 to 65,000, and no matter when you would have bought, as long as you purchase $5 monthly for 2 years, your $120 would be worth $399. Let's just call it $400. Can you do that in a bank? No, you cannot. So this is why I encourage people to take advantage of these technologies and this new asset class. I believe in open source technology. I believe in empowered decentralization. I believe in empowered distributed networks. You don't have to trust because you can verify everything. Now, let's just play it with bigger numbers. Let's say you make a little bit of money and you wanted to invest $100 every 2 weeks. We can do this for 3 years, starting 3 years ago. So if you would have invested $100 every 2 weeks for 3 years, we're talking $200 a month, you would have totally invested in US dollar value, $7,900. Okay, 3 years, $100 every 2 weeks, $200 a month, 3 years, $7,900. Your $7,900 investment would be worth $35,051. That is an increase of percentage change of 343.69%. It's crazy. If you would have, let's just change this up. Let's do $1. Let's do $1 every month for 5 years, starting 5 years ago. $1. $1 a month. That's all we're talking about. For 5 years, starting 5 years ago, you would have invested $60. Your $60 would be worth $819. The percentage change would be 1,265.13%. That is insane. The dollar is dying. The dollar is dying. If you're interested in buying, selling, trading Bitcoin, learning about Bitcoin, learning how to trade Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, wanting to earn Bitcoin for free, head over to Linktree, Rice approved, link down below for all these different platforms that I approve. If you're interested in scheduling a cryptocurrency consultation, again, $75 an hour, $50 for the half hour. And I do offer those group rates. And let me go ahead and see what is going on in the awesome comment section, because this is actually going a little bit longer than I wanted to do. But every time I say I'm going to do a short stream, it ends up being at least 20, 30 minutes. I really can't avoid it. Let's see here. Let me get rid of this banner. Again, I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you can't catch tomorrow's live stream at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, I want to wish all the Americans watching this a happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day. And I want you to think about, what do independence and freedom mean to you? Think about those things and really, truly kind of ponder upon that. JVF Mastering, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate. He says Wormwood will be here in 2024, so we will leave the investments to the unnews. That's cool. That's cool. I still, I just do what I do. It wasn't 200K. It was 20K. 20K. I wish I had 200,000. Eventually, one day that will happen if YouTube doesn't delete my channel and keep shadow banning my channel. But yeah, well, I just hit over 20,000. I have a little over 20,400, and I'm very grateful, very, 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 very thankful for everybody who's been subscribing to the channel. Yeah, crypto salting, I guess if you want to call it that. But yeah, crypto consulting. It's not financial advice. Think of it more as education and Geek Squad kind of Best Buy tech support mixed in with some education for cryptocurrency. And if you know anybody who's having a hard time learning about this, share this video with other people so that people can find out about what I'm offering, find out about these, the awesome power of dollar cost averaging, especially with something like Bitcoin. I'll tell you what, let me share the screen again real quick, and I want to show you something really crazy that will blow you away. Because, if the saying goes, if you would have invested, not the saying, people say, and it's true, if you would have invested $100 anytime in 2010, $100 today, 11 years later, you would be worth multiple millions of dollars. $100 11 years ago, and you would be worth multiple millions of dollars. So let's see. Bitcoin came out, first was mined in 2009. So we got 11 years. This only goes back 9. So we're going to go back fully 9. And we're going to go ahead and do $10 a month. This is insane. Now look at this. 10 years ago. So we're talking 2011. Or no, 9 years ago. 2012. 2012, when everybody thought the world would end, much like Wormwood and the Anus, when everybody thought the world would end in 2012, if you would have started purchasing Bitcoin $10 a month, just $10 a month for 9 years. So $120 a year for 9 years. You would have invested $1,080 US. Your let's just call it $1,100. Your $1,100 would be now worth $372,342. Your $1,100 from 9 years of investing $10 a month, totaling up to $1,100 US, would be worth almost $375,000. That is over $250,000. The percentage change is 34,376.11%. That is insane. Imagine if you would have been forward thinking and just done $100 a month. You would have invested a little under $11,000 and you would have $3.7 million. $100 a month for 9 years, starting 9 years ago, you would have invested a little under $11,000 and it would be worth $3.7 million. Let's say you're even that much more of a forward thinker and you did it weekly. If you would have invested $100 a week, let's just go 5 years ago. Let's just change it up a little bit. I love this calculator. So if you would have invested $100 a week for 5 years, starting 5 years ago, you would have invested right over $26,000. Your $26,000 today would be worth $313,850. And that percentage change is 1,102.49%. So no matter how you look at this, dollar cost averaging is 100% the safest and most profitable way to buy Bitcoin, altcoins, cryptocurrencies, silver, gold, whatever you want to buy. Not financial advice. This should be common knowledge. You're averaging in your buy price. You're reducing that volatility. So I hope this information has been very helpful to all the new people interested in getting involved in cryptocurrencies. Again, if you're having a hard time understanding this technology, you're doing the research and you're just not getting it, you don't have the time, I do offer crypto consulting. So make sure you're taking advantage of my services. Yeah, crypto consulting. Email Rice Media Group at protonmail.com and put consultation in the subject line. I charge $75 per hour individually, $50 per hour for the sessions, and you can inquire about group rates, which will vary depending on size of the group and all that good stuff. So tune in tomorrow, 11 o'clock a.m. for this awesome live stream that I'm going to be doing. Freedom and independence. What do they mean to you? So again, I encourage you to share this video for people that are inquiring, interested in looking into buying Bitcoins and cryptocurrencies. Dollar cost average, the strategy, literally, it's not clickbait, not lying. It's the safest and most profitable way to buy Bitcoin, altcoins, and cryptocurrencies. And I prove that to you. Go to DCABTC.com. Again, all this is linked down below. You could test this out for yourself. Unless you would have just started buying 3 months ago, maybe you would be in the negative. Not even going to try going into that because they don't have anything, I think, less than a year on that calendar. But I do appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining. Happy 4th of July. Please think about what freedom and independence mean to you. And I will see you in about 12 hours, actually. 100%, because 12 hours is 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. Much love. If this is your first time ever watching any of my videos, I do encourage you to check out and explore my channel. Make sure you're subscribed, and also make sure you subscribe to my backup channel, Rice TVX2, the sequel. And in case anything ever happens to my channels on YouTube, make sure you're following me on Odyssey, where I have backups of my full catalog and post up extra content as well. If you'd like to support the channel directly, check out my Patreon channel. I post up exclusive content and you get early access to videos. I'm going to have links down below for everything I just mentioned, but if you go over to ricetvx.com, I have links to all my social media sites, and you can sign up for my mailing list so that you never miss an update or new Rice TVX content. And if you haven't already taken advantage of my partnership with Money Metals Exchange, you can get a free half ounce of silver. All you need to do is be a first-time buyer at moneymetals.com, purchase a minimum of $100, and be sure you use the promo code RICE, RICE. You get that free half ounce of silver, and it's an additional way to support the channel as well.